How's everyone doing, guys? Cody, guys, back again, dropping another video. Second video of the day, guys. Spoiling you a bit out today. Not done two videos in a day for a while. Today's video is going to be on Lavinia Woodward, who is a 24-year-old student from Oxford, studied at Oxford University. She's been all over the media, guys, because she stabbed her boyfriend with a knife, with a bread knife. It's only a bread knife, I know what you're going to say. But it broke his skin, which constitutes GBH, wounding, unlawful wounding, and she's hooked on cocaine and MDMA. She's a big drinker. She's an aspiring heart surgeon, and the judge in the case decided not to give her a custodial sentence, instead to give her a 10-month sentence suspended for 18 months. So if she's in trouble in the next 18 months, then she'll be sent to prison, because that's what a suspended sentence is. But the fact is, right, in no world ever, if a guy stabbed a woman, guys, right, if it was a guy stabbing his girlfriend, right, from a council estate, no academic qualifications, right, working class, bam, prison. But if you're a toffee-nosed, like, stuck up, going to, I think it's a £16,000 a year university, right, you're fine. You can stab someone, say you're an aspiring heart surgeon. What was a boyfriend? Fucking homework, do you know what I mean? Was he part of a coursework or something? Stabbed him, threw a glass at him, threw a laptop at him, threw a jam jar at him, broke her bail conditions by contacting her ex-boyfriend, who she'd stabbed, who she met on Tinder, right? Did she go to prison? No. The Judicial Conduct Investigations Office have dismissed 3 complaints against the judge in the case, which is absolutely disgusting. I did an interview a few weeks ago about unduly lenient sentences, right, where people, the victims, have complained that the punishment has not been harsh enough, right, and then on the back of it, people have been sent to prison having been given suspended sentences and stuff like that, so this woman, though, right, because she's an aspiring heart surgeon, right, just imagine, right, a heart surgeon taught, like, how to open the chest cavity and stuff like that. Tried to stab. Well, no, didn't try to stab. Stabbed the boyfriend that she was with, that she met on Tinder, right? I've looked at pictures of her. She looks like a psychopath, right? She's into all this kink and BDSM and sex parties and all this sort of mither, right? She looks like a proper, like, hussy, man. And I can't believe that. I'm angry, and there's a lot of people that are a lot angrier than me on this situation, because what I'm annoyed about is the consistency of the courts, right? I was sent to prison on a witness intimidation with no proof, no evidence, no nothing. Yet this woman, right, with proof, admitted her guilt, right? Stabbed him, threw a glass at him, threw a laptop at him, threw a jam jar at him, right? Breached the bail, right? Was in possession of drugs, had taken drugs, right? Does she go to prison? No. It's one rule for one, guys, and one rule for another. The gulfing classes, guys, are apparent for all to see, right? And like I say, there's no consistency at all. She's now gone back to Italy to live in Milan at her mum's £1 million house or something in Milan. Just absolutely disgusting. There's pictures of her all over the internet naked and stuff. I've seen more meat on a butcher's pencil. She needs a good square meal, that girl. But saying that, when you take cocaine, it suppresses your appetite, doesn't it? But yeah, it's a dangerous precedent to set. And I'm looking going forward, right? If somebody if a guy stabs his girlfriend and stuff, I wonder how many people, right, are going to use the sentencing for this case, for Lavinia Woodward. I wonder how many people are actually going to use that case as a case in point to argue why they shouldn't be sent to prison. There's no amount of mitigate, right? When you, for those that don't know, right, when you go to court and stuff, right, you have aggravating circumstances, reasons why you should go to prison, or that look bad on you, and you've got mitigating circumstances why you shouldn't go to prison, things like that. So yeah, like I say, guys, it's a very, very dangerous precedent to set. I can't get my head around it, guys. There's no mitigating circumstances in the world, right, that could stop you going to prison for stabbing, I don't care if it's a bread knife, stabbing, breaking the skin, right, of somebody. It's beyond words, guys. It really, really is. I can't believe the Judicial Conduct Investigations Office, right, have dismissed these complaints against this judge in this case. Says it all, doesn't it? Oxford educated, right? Like I say, and I'm sick of saying it, but if it was someone from a poor background, working class people, would they have gone to prison? You bet your bottom dollar you would. If you would have gone out and stabbed your missus, right, you might as well go to the prison and just say, right, get me in here, because you are going to, you end up being remanded, you end up going to prison. The judge, oh, she's too clever to go to prison. It would ruin her aspirations of being a heart surgeon. Simple. Don't go around stabbing people. Hooked on cocaine, hooked on MDMA, hooked problems with drink and stuff, right? And then go and stab someone. And because she's a posh toff, she got off with it. Suspended sentence for stabbing someone, guys. Sends out a dangerous message with fewer police on the streets, guys, since 1985, right? Soaring crime rates, right? It's a dangerous precedent to set, and I can't believe that it's come to this. I'm really, really disappointed, and I'm disgusted. The court system, guys, like I say, it's one rule for one and one rule for another. Race, if it was a black man, right, he probably would have got double the punishment that a white man would have got. The fact is, right, it's pretty much lapse and very, very, it's unduly lenient sentence, guys, in my opinion. I hope that the victim, Thomas Fairclough, writes to the Judicial Conduct Investigations Office to complain, and I hope he takes it further, because the sentence passed down is no sentence at all, really. No community service, no custody. She should have gone to prison, right? But she didn't even get she didn't even get a community order, just suspended sentence. Wow. No consistency at all within the court system here in the UK, guys. People are in prison on remand for things they've not even done. People are in prison for not paying council tax, not paying driving fines, right, parking fines and stuff, right. But yeah, if you stab your boyfriend in the leg with a bread knife and throw glasses at him and laptops and a jam jar, right, you're fine. Shocking, guys. Absolutely disgusted. Lavinia Woodward deserves to be in prison. I hope that something gives eventually and she does get a custodial. I don't wish custodial sentence on anybody, because I know what prison does to people, and I know it does to prison's families as well. But she deserves to be in prison for a crime. You can't have one rule for one and one rule for another. The golfing classes, a gender, a race, not even a gender, to be honest. There's a female former prisoner I know that it was her first time. She got involved in a bar fight that wasn't even of her making, right? The girl started on her. She finished the fight, and she ended up in prison. She ended up serving 4 years in prison, even though she was a mum. She was a mum herself. She had a young daughter, right? This incident wasn't of her making. She defended herself. She ended up in prison for 4 years. But yeah, this toffee-nosed, posh, stuck-up, privileged, academic, intelligent woman that should know better stabbed the boyfriend in the leg, threw a glass at him, threw a laptop at him, threw a jam jar at him, and wasn't sentenced. Absolutely vile, disgusting. Yeah, disgusting, guys. No amount of mitigating circumstances could stop that person. If it was me, if I threw every mitigating circumstances in the world, right, into the equation, I would still know to expect a custodial sentence. And there's barristers saying, oh, this is why she didn't go to prison. But there's no excuse, guys. You cannot excuse it. The fact is, it's domestic violence, right? Whether it's a man to a woman or a woman to a man. Domestic violence is exactly that, right? She looks unhinged. Like I say, if you read those stories about her and stuff like that, she's into all this kink and BDSM stuff. So more meat on a butcher's pencil. She's hanging. She's vile. She's obviously violent. But the fact is, the judge has given her green light to commit crimes over and over again. They said that they're not going to send her to prison because it'll hamper her aspirations as a heart surgeon that she wants to be. Also because she can't get work, she can't get help for her addictions, alcohol, drugs. I'm not being funny. Prisons are full of people with mental health problems, disability, people in wheelchairs, people that have had strokes, people that have got addictions, that drink, drugs, but they get sent to prison. But he's not going to send her to prison, so she can carry on studying, and that it's not going to damage her prospects going forward. Shocking, disgusting, vile. The court system, the whole temple's diseased and corrupt. I'm gutted, guys. It really, really angers me, guys, because if it was me or anybody, if it was me or you or anybody else, we'd be all in prison, guys, serving a few years, you know what I mean? But no, she's intelligent and she's from a middle-class toffee family, so she's fine. Right, guys, going to leave it here. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think about the video. Let me know what you think about the story. Speak to you soon. Bye.